Hi everyone, my name is Hwan Kim. Today I'm going to introduce you guys about my project in data science class. The title is gonna be Home Price Prediction in Denver with Airbnb User Review Sentiment Analysis. When I try to find out the topic of this project, I realized that there's Airbnb dataset as well as Zillow.com dataset to be provided the median house prices from Zillow.com. So I've been thinking if we can combine those two data sets, then there might be some interesting topic to figure out some correlation between those two data sets. So that I've been assuming that if some neighborhood is more expensive home price than the rural area, then I might think they have a better review from the Airbnb user. So that I try to figure out those correlation between those two features, and so what I did is to predict the average median house prices of a neighborhood or the area from the Airbnb data set. So in terms of assessment metric, I've been checking if my predictions match with existing real estate data from the Zillow data set. Um, for the method of the data cleaning and joining, uh, regarding the data set, there's two data sets that I use. One is Airbnb data set for Denver. I've been using around 50,000 user review. And there's another data set for Zillow.com, which is the data for median home price in Denver area. So we call it like a Zillow Home Value Index. Because I've been living in Denver, in Colorado, so I've been thinking, oh, okay, this area is much familiar with classmate and then you guys. So then I took this data set from Airbnb and Zillow.com. For the data cleaning and joining, I've been joining with the Zillow data set to get the neighborhood median home price with Airbnb review, because the Airbnb data set also provides the neighborhood or region name, so that I can join using those two the column to map those two data set. When I look through all of the review comment from the Airbnb dataset, I've been noticing there's a lot of some garbage and then unnecessary characters in the review. The one is that there's a lot of the review which is created by the Airbnb.com automatically. So that needs to be removed as well. So I took that item for the one of the item for data cleaning function. For the data exploration, I used Python notebook mainly to explore the data, because it's more easier to understand some basic characteristics using Python notebook. And I've generated a word cloud using those Airbnb review comment, and I've created a couple of the histogram using some feature like listings by user score rating and the user review count. for the data visualization, I have applied the sentiment analysis feature using text blob the library, and so that I extracted some kind of feature from there, which such as positivity, subjectivity, and review rating, and then word per review, so that could be used when I do some data analysis using some data model. Also, I've been trying to use some kind of the functionality and the technique for the text feature, which is a stop word and n-grams and TF-IDF, so that I was creating the backward word, the vectorizer with those technique. For the data modeling and analysis, I took the linear regression to figure out some correlation between those two the feature. I only try to use the two feature between Zillow.com median price data with the review positivity. I predicted the home price with the review positivity, because I assume there's some correlation between median home prices and user review positivity by neighborhood. And also, I used the regression model to determine the strength of the relationship between the median home price and Airbnb user review. But like you see from that the plot diagram, that R squared the variance score is not that high, which is 0.1111. So that means it says it's a weak correlation between those two features. Even if I noticed that those dots is together around that, the linear, the line, but my result is showing that it's a weak correlation. Also, I use another feature which is review rating, that from the Airbnb user, but this is more worse than that. The R squared variance score is almost 0, so it says I guess those two features not related to each other. So I've been using this kind of tool for exploration and visualization. CSV, I found IPython notebooks and matplot library for generating the plot diagram, and the numpy for the data wrangling, and and then panda for data processing. The reason is that the lightweight tool makes you allow for the quick and basic analysis. Also, for the data model analysis, I was using scikit-learn library, and I took the linear regression feature from there. The reason is that the robust tool, this is robust tool to scale to very large data set as well. The lesson learned, I've been learning so much things from this project. Basically, the data wrangling is so difficult, because it's just the main data set that I've been using is user review, the text, text, so that the tuning the text it's a little hard to analyze. And the review comment and ratings are not well distributed, which means the users usually leave a good comment to the host and good number for the user review rating, so that it's a little bit skewed, not well distributed. So I was assuming that this will impact to the result. And also sentiment analysis requires some specific data set regarding which is it might be the comprehensive data set or corpus to learn from, as well as a test data set to ensure that the accuracy of your algorithm. So, but my data set is only one, just one file that has the user review comment, so that it's hard to predict or hard to do some sentiment analysis with that. Yeah, so that means it's a little hard to do a sentiment analysis with unclassified review data. So yeah, I think that's it for my project. Thank you for listening. Any questions?